Wait, shoot. Well, we've already screwed that up. Okay, we'll start it from the top. Good evening, everybody. Well, good afternoon, kind of. We probably should call it in most of the country. It is 6 p.m. on the East Coast, 5 p.m. here in the Midwest. Thank you so much for joining us on part one of our gigantic Friday night. We have, well, going on right now, we have the $1 Million Drive. We're going to be, or the $1 Million Drop Live. We're going to be doing that for about the next half an hour. And we have the hockey game, which coverage will start tonight at 7:55, 6:55 Central Time. So in about 2 hours from now, just about. So here's how we play the $1 Million Drop. It is very simple. What we're going to do is that technically right now we have $1 million in our bank, just like that. And we have to get through 8 questions. I have them boxed here on the board. 8 questions. And whatever money we have at the end of that, we're going to, well, obviously win that money. Now, at the end, we're going to have the opportunity, since this is a very special premiere, to go double or nothing on one question. So potentially we could have $2 million going if we wanted to bet that much money. Now, here we go. Let's get started with that right away. Okay, so as we mentioned, we're gonna have 8 questions. Now, for the first 3 questions, we'll have 45 seconds. No, for the first 4 questions, rather, excuse me, we're gonna have 45 seconds to place the money on our board here, and we have it in $25,000 stakes. There's 40 little pieces of paper here that represent the million. Then, of course, the last 4 will have 60 seconds to try to do that. So let me get my timer pulled up right now. Timer. Let's see if I can get that. All right, so here we go. Here's our first question of the game. Here we go. We got $1 million. Well, the time already started. We're already having technical difficulties already. Here is question number 1. Here are the 4 possible answers. A, Phillip Island. B, Bathurst Island. C, Melville Island. Or D, Fraser Island. I guess I didn't really necessarily needed to, say like all the choice or A, B, C, and D, because there's no A, B, C, or D of this. Here's the question. There is a popular belief that this Australian location, the largest sand island in the world, was named after a shipwreck survivor. Now, before we get started, we must leave one drop zone clear on every single question. So here we go. 45 seconds on the clock. And here we go. Okay, to be honest, I'm really not sure, and that's really not something to say here on this first question, because I got no clue. So I think what we're going to do is that, let's see, this is A, B, C, and D. What I'm going to do is that I'm going to put, I think I'm more confident in Phillip Island, because that just sounds like, an Australian thing. So I'm going to put my money on that, and then kind of split up the money on B and C. Hopefully those will be the correct answers. We still got 12 seconds to try to... Okay, I don't think it would be Fraser Island. Well, Melville, I think, would be possibly at Bathurst. I don't know. It's B and D that I'm kind of worried about. And there we go. Time is up. So, here we go. Here's where... Well, let's see what we put on each spot. We put... Let's see here. 6, 8. We put 200,000 on B. How much did we put on C? We put 175,000. No. We also put 200,000 on C. So, we're either going to have $200,000 or $600,000. Hopefully, we have $600,000 because I don't want to lose $800,000 right off the bat here. And I sure as heck Well, we don't want to lose the 200,000 either, but we're going to lose some money here. Let's see what the answer is. It was Fraser Island! So just like that, we lost it all on the first question. Do you believe it? I really had no idea, to be completely honest with you. Well, let's set up for a new game. We'll take all the money off the thing here. So we got a fresh $1 million. Boy, it seems like the only things we win when we do this game are we either win either $1 million, which we've won twice, or we go home with nothing. It's either a million or nothing. Hopefully it's not like this all season long, but, you know. All right, here's our next question. And here are the possible choices. France, Holland, Germany, Italy. And here is the question. Where is the Po River Valley? 45 seconds on the clock. Here we go. Okay, once again, I'm really not sure on the first question. I think it's Holland, though. I think it's Holland. Because that's the only one with an O in it. And, you know, Po River. So I have more confidence in that. But it depends on how much I want to risk here. Let's see, this is 100. We'll go 100, 200, 300, 400, 5, 6 and a quarter on that. So we'll put 6 and a quarter on that, and then we'll just kind of spread it out here. There. All right, so France is the only one that is clear, and I think we're ready to lock it in. Yep, I'll see, there goes time. All right, so let's see how much we put. Let's see, we put 150 grand on Germany, and we only put 100,000 on Italy. So there's $750,000 riding on Holland. Now, just as long as the answer is not France, we will still have money. But it all depends on whether we lose $750,000 or $250,000. We're going to find out right now. It was Italy. Oh my gosh, we lost $900,000 right there, people. We lost 900 grand. Ouch, that hurts. Holy crap. We just lost $900,000. 90% of our total winnings gone after question 1. But we do survive another question. Let's move the money back. All right, so question 1 is complete. We're still 7 questions away from winning whatever our bank holds at the end of this game. So we still got $100,000 left. Oh boy, things could get interesting real quick here. Here's the next question and the 4 possible answers. Fingerprints, JPEGs, thumbnails, collagen. Here's the question. What term refers to both the keratin at the end of the lateral digits and reduced-sized versions of pictures? We got 45 seconds on the clock. Here we go. Okay, so the keratin at the end of the lateral digits and reduced version size. So I don't think it's... Oh, I don't know. I'm starting to second guess myself right now. So I think I'm more confident on thumbnails. So we're going to go with thumbnails. So there we go. That's $75,000 on thumbnails. But I also think it could be fingernails too. So I'm going to put $25,000 on fingernails and $75,000 on thumbnails. And we're going to leave JPEGs and collagen blank. So we're just going to let the clock run out since it's only down to 5 seconds. There we go. We're going to find out how much money we're going to have. If it's either JPEGs or collagen, then we lose everything. Thumbnails is the correct answer, so we only lost 25 grand. We still got 75,000. Let's move our money back. All right, we've made it 2 questions. $75,000 still in our bank here. So we could still make some serious money, especially with that double or nothing option there at the end for question 8, if we even get to that, which who knows if we do or not. So we're going to move on now to question number 3. Let me get a new card here. Here we go. Question number 3. The answers are gates, fingerprints, bushes, swimming pools. Here's the question. What would you be studying if you saw arches, whorls, and loops? Time starts right now. Okay, well, I've heard of a whirlpool, but I think that would probably be too obvious, though. And besides, whirlpool is W-I-R-L, right? Well, it says on here W-H-O-R-L. So that makes me really confused now. I honestly don't know what to go with, to be completely honest with you. So I think we're just going to have to take a random guess here and go with swimming pools. Let's put all of our money on it, which I'm hoping spelling won't matter here. That's the only thing I hope. So we're going to lock that in with 6 seconds to spare, too. Is the correct answer swimming pools? Oh no, it's not correct. Oh boy, we just lost the rest of our money after question 3, no less. The correct answer was fingerprints, but you know, I don't think we were ever going to get that. So we're going to start off with game 3. We still have nothing in our total winnings, but let's not cry foul right now. We can still win $1 million. We still got plenty of time for more games, so we're going to hope to build that bank and hopefully actually keep the $1 million after our first question. That's like the goal, but we haven't known any of the questions hardly so far. So the questions we have gotten correctly were based off of guesses. So let's get one we actually know. That would help. Here we go. First question. The answers are John O'Hurley, Will Smith, Robin Williams, Tim Allen. Here's the question. Nanu, Nanu. What actor said this in a television show? 45 seconds on the clock. Here we go. Okay. I think the obvious choice here would be Robin Williams. But to be honest, once again, I really don't know. We have not gotten a single question yet that we have known. But I'm thinking it's Robin Williams. So I think we're gonna take 250,000. Well, we'll put 750 on Robin and then just kind of spread out the 250 grand. All right, so we'll put 125 on Will. No, in fact, we'll put the whole $250,000 on Tim. There we go, just in the nick of time, too. So we're either going to lose 250 grand or 750,000. Hopefully, it's the $250,000. Let's see it. It is Robin Williams! Okay, we got it right. I told you Robin Williams was right. We did lose 250,000, but we still got $750,000 after question 1. Let's move our money back. Okay. Well, and there goes my Fanta bottle too, which had absolutely nothing in it. So we survived question 1. We got $750,000 so far. That's a lot of money. We're going to move on to question number 2. What is the number name, or, what is the number name, what is another name for the perimeter of a circle? I was supposed to read you the answers first. Radius, circumference, diameter, arc. Here we go. 45 seconds. Let's go. I mean, I'm currently in modern geometry class in school, and we actually just learned about this. Even though we did learn about it we did learn a little bit about it last year in modern algebra. So it's not an arc. Let's see, I'm trying to think the perimeter. It's like the base. And I know radius is like so I'm going to put my 750K on radius. And we're going to lock that in. Because, a diameter, oh God, this would be tragic if I got this wrong. Is it radius? No, it was circumference! Well, we are having some tough luck here. I apologize to my modern geometry teacher, Mr. Vigdal, if you're watching this, which you're probably most likely not. I apologize. Oh, God. Well, let's set up for a new game. Here we go. All right, here are the answers. Here are the answers to the first question of this new game. A gnat, a fly, TSE fly, a tick, or a honeybee. Here's the question. This insect can sting a human only once before losing its stinger and dying. All right, I'm almost positive it's honeybee. It's got to be a bee. So I think we're going to put all 1 million on honeybee. Hopefully this is right. Come on, we want honeybee. Honeybee, honeybee, honeybee. Yeah, we got it! We survived question 1 with all $1 million. Let's move the money back. Okay, we have survived question 1. It's now time for question 2. As you can see, we still got the $1 million in cash, and then we have the $1 million on our board here, which you probably can't really see that well. But here is the next question. Here are the questions. Sir Isaac Newton. Here are the options. Sir Isaac Newton, Joseph Priestley, George Stephenson, Marie Curie. Here's the question. Who is credited with the discovery of oxygen? The 45 seconds starts now. Okay. I don't think it's Marie Curie, and I don't think it's George Stephenson, and it sure as heck ain't Isaac Newton. So we're going to risk it all on Joseph Priestley, locking it in. We still got 33 seconds left. Well, hopefully this is right. Well, we still have the $1 million in play. Yes, we will! Oh, my! That's 2 questions with the $1 million we've had. Woo! Let's move the money back. All right, we are 25% of the way there, and we still got all of our money, which is just crazy. Crazy, 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 crazy. All right, here's the next question. Here's my new card. Here's the next question. What is the spot, dot, tittle, speck? Here's the question. What is the dot of an I or J called? Spot, dot, tittle, speck, 45 seconds. Let's go. Well, I'd just like to thank Celebrity Who Wants to Be a Millionaire 2001. Regis Philbin was hosting, and Meredith Vieira, before she became the host, was a contestant. This was her phone-a-friend question for $250,000. I know it. It's a tittle. As funny as that may sound. So we're going to lock it in with tittle. Hey, you still got 20 seconds left. I mean, come on, Tittle. Yeah! Oh my God! Question 3, we still got $1 million. Let's move the money back. Here we go. Man, we are almost at the halfway mark here. Oh boy, this could be an interesting finish to this one, to this game specifically, not the other 2 games where we lost everything. Here is the question, next question, and the possible answers. 0%, 25%, 50%, or 100%. Here's the question. If the odds of a male baby are 50%, what are the odds that a second child would be male, given that the first child was male? The 45 seconds starts now. Well, I would think it would be a 50-50% because the father gives a chromosome to the mother, or yeah, it goes something like that. So the father determines the gender of the baby. So I think it would be 50-50, to be honest with you, once again. But yeah, I think we're gonna risk it and go all 1 million on 50. That's final. Okay, we still had 18 seconds left to spare, actually. So here we go. Is the correct answer 50%? Come on, please. Yes! Oh my! Halfway through the game and we still got $1 million. Let's move the money back. Oh boy, this could get interesting here real quick. Oh boy, we are halfway through with $1 million. Oh boy, this could be gigantic right here. Here we go. Question number 5. Pal Joey. High society. On the town. Or from here to eternity. Here's the question. For what film did Frank Sinatra win an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor? The 60 seconds now is on the clock. What's what we're putting on the clock. Here we go. I think From Here to Eternity is a Frank Sinatra. That's like the only Frank Sinatra movie I know. So, do we really want to risk it all on this question? You know what? I think we do. I think we're going to do it. From Here to Eternity. Locking it in. Man, could we still have the $1 million in play? From Here to Eternity. Is that the correct answer? Or do we still have the $1 million in play? Yes, we do! Oh, boy! Wow, we have survived question 5 now. 5 questions. This is question number 6 we're going into. And we still have the $1 million. And remember, since it is our season premiere, we can go double or nothing here if we want to. So, this is anybody's game here still. So, here we go. Next question. The Flintstones, Gummy Bears, the Jetsons, the Snorks. Here's the question. What cartoon had the main characters of Fred, Barney, Wilma, and Betty? 60 seconds on the clock. Here we go. All my money is going on the Flintstones. Lock it in. My goodness, that took only 4 seconds because I know what this answer is. It is the Flintstones. Yes, it is. So we still get to keep that $1 million. This is question number 7 we're going to be going into with our $1 million in full here still. Let's move the money back. Okay. Next question. Here it is. Well, here are the possible answers. An oboe, cymbals, flute, French horn. Here's the question. Which of the following instruments is found in the brass section? Is it an oboe, cymbals, flute, or French horn? Time starts now. Alright, it's definitely not cymbals or flute, so we can eliminate those. Oboe, I'm not quite sure about. Well, in a band, I've seen them with all the woodwinds. So I'm assuming it's French horn. So we're going to go all on French horn, locking it in. Here we go. This is it. This is 4 to keep the million in play. The correct answer is, well, we still get to keep the million in play going into question number 8. Yes, we will! Question 8! Here we come! Woo! Boy! This could not be any more exciting right now than it is. Holy moly. We're going to question 8 here. With all $1 million still intact. Boy, oh boy. Just sit down here and think about it. We're going for $1 million, possibly $2 million, if we decide to go for it. Something to think about. Now, here is question 8. $1 million still in play. If we want to, we can try and go double or nothing. We can go double. We can play for either $2 million or no million. But, you know, we don't have to. We don't have to go for the $2 million. Instead, if we go for the $1 million, we'll have a guarantee of $50,000 if we decide to go for it. Now, this is just for the season premiere. It would either be $1 million or nothing or $2 million and nothing. Oh boy, that I don't know what to tell you there, to be honest. So, you know what? We've had a pretty good run so far. We're going to try go double or nothing. Oh boy, this is for $2 million. Now, we have to leave one drop. We have to put all of our money on one answer. We have to be absolutely sure. We can't have any other money on any other spots on here. So here we go. Melissa Gilbert. First let's move the money back and first let's do Stairway to Heaven, Home Improvement, Seventh Heaven, Little House on the Prairie. Here's the final question. Melissa Gilbert played a main character on which television show? For $2 million. Let's dim the lights. This is a very intense question. This is $2 million or absolutely no bucks. Alright, we can rule out Home Improvement and Seventh Heaven. Stairway to Heaven, as far as I know, is a Led Zeppelin song. So I don't think that there was ever a TV show called that. I could be completely wrong on that. But we put it all on Little House on the Prairie. All $1 million on Little House on the Prairie. All right, this is for $2 million. Let's see. Is Stairway to Heaven, let's rule out the two obvious ones. Is Home Improvement the correct answer? No. Neither is Seventh Heaven. So now it's down to Stairway to Heaven or Little House on the Prairie. For $2 million. Let's reveal it. It's the loss of the Prairie Week. This won $2 million. Oh boy! Woo! $2 million. What a way to end it. Well, confetti and all, too. Absolutely amazing. I don't know why we just got a random trash can sitting on the stage here, but wow. $2 million. Incredible. Thank you so much for watching us here tonight. Part 2 of Gigantic Friday continues with our hockey game later tonight. Or join us in an hour and a half from now at 7:55, 6:55 Central for our pregame show, and then of course Fargo at Sioux City. We'll see you for that. Good night. Oh my God.